The wisest man to ever live said, "Where there is no vision, the people perish." King Solomon's words have rung true for Mount Carmel Baptist Church since our beginning. On Sunday, April 4th, 1948, 19 people from young families met together in a small abandoned church to begin a vision that God had given them, to retake that ground and see a fresh new work of God on the edge of Cabot. God had given them a mandate, a mission, and a vision. Our vision has always been to be for Cabot, because Jesus is for Cabot, and to take the gospel across the street and to the ends of the earth. Those 19 people then started a journey that would lead to things that only God could have orchestrated. The first few years were marked with many struggles, but fervent prayer saw to it that Mount Carmel would continue with her work. It was a humble beginning, but God graciously provided, and the leadership honored His word by remaining faithful to the vision. God rewarded their faith and provided what every church needs to succeed: an empowerment to win the lost and a passion for helping others become more like Jesus. By the mid-1950s, Mount Carmel had become well established with a regular attendance of near 150. Much like today, those early years were characterized by a hunger for revival, a reliance on prayer, encouragement through preaching, and dedication to serve the community. The outcome of this was that there were regular baptisms in LeMay's Pond, answered prayer from Mount Carmel to continue fulfilling her mission, young people being called to ministry, and heavy burdens lifted. Mount Carmel met with heartbreak in 1972, when the original church building was destroyed by fire. But tragedy yielded blessing, as this loss prompted the purchase of our current property and the completion of our existing worship center. The following year, our city experienced tragedy.
The twister first touched down about 5 miles southwest of Cabot,
as much of Cabot was destroyed by a tornado. True to our vision, our church was crucial in helping to rebuild with disaster relief, clothing donations, food, and an outpouring of love and prayer. Truly, our founders were willing to do whatever it took to fulfill the life-changing objective of serving their community and sharing the gospel. Honoring their courage and commitment, we fully embrace that inspiring mission. Today, our story is one of compassionate evangelism, vibrant worship, selfless ministry, and meaningful connections. It's the students seeking a truth they can embrace, the young families struggling to establish their foundation, the new marriages in need of godly guidance and loving support, the senior adults mentoring to the next generation. Recognizing that each of these life phases is critically important to our community, we feel God has uniquely positioned us to make a difference here in Cabot. As we stand on the shoulders of those who've gone before us, we believe our past positions our present and propels us forward. Embracing history, navigating change, forging the future, we recognize God's hand of guidance. Growth and direction has been preparing Mount Carmel for the incredible opportunities to reach our community today and tomorrow. As we look ahead, we see Cabot as our Jerusalem, a vibrant community built on young families, strong schools, and a rich heritage of trusting God and faithfully living out the vision He gave us. We look forward to seeing our community grow, but we realize that population growth means more neighbors who have never heard the gospel of Jesus Christ. That's why it remains important for us to carry forth the message of salvation with the same fervent dedication that motivated our founders. We have come so far, invested so much of ourselves, sacrificed and persevered so diligently, all for our Lord's work. The momentum of His great design provides our sustaining strength, focuses our vision, and fuels our journey. We can't stop now. There's too much to do for His kingdom. We know in our hearts that we serve the same God who planted Mount Carmel, and for as many tomorrows as God grants us, we will carry out His continued call to reach our city, to love our community, and to build His church. Our vision, a mission that started right here in the heart of Cabot, to be for Cabot, because Jesus is for Cabot, is as relevant and important as it was 70 years ago.